Welcome to an overview of Axiom Funds Transfer Pricing and Profitability, a solution for multifaceted profitability. Encompassed in profitability as part of the Axiom unified platform, processes include organizational profitability, product and customer profitability, as well as incorporating a match term or match maturity funds transfer pricing approach. Some data may include instrument level loan, deposit, and investment data to support instrument level FTP calculations, as well as general ledger and statistical data as the basis for profitability allocation rules. From there, as processes and calculations are being run, outputs are generated for FTP and profitability results, which can then be viewed and analyzed in real time, either in Axiom's Excel interface or in a web interface as part of the system's profitability reporting and analysis framework. Axiom takes two parallel approaches towards the development of profitability measurement. On the left side of the screen is the customer account or instrument level approach based on loan data, deposit data, fee-based or transactional level data coming to the system. And on the right side of the screen is the general ledger information, which is used as the starting basis for the allocation process and organizational level profitability. From there, based on rules compiled in the system, Axiom will calculate for the different components of profitability, both from the customer account level, including match term FTP, provision, capital, unit rates, and on the right, a series of fully burdened allocation rules for expenses and credits. Once results are processed at an instrument or customer account level, those results can then be aggregated by profitability segment, including customer or member, relationship, product, or officer. And then from a general ledger level, results can then be aggregated based on center or business unit, channel, or region as examples. And now in the application, this is a forms-based dashboard that allows us to look at each of the different profitability segments, all in a single view, where I can readily switch between different segment outputs. In this example, I'm able to see who my most profitable departments and organizational units are, along with profitability key performance indicators specific for each one. For any department or branch, we can then view a corresponding P&L statement, which includes all profitability components, such as interest income, interest expense, and associated FTP credits and charges, provision, fee income, non-interest expense, allocated expenses and taxes, all the way down, resulting in net income for the department. Actionable insights that can be gained in this example may be that of a branch ranking as the top branch in terms of origination volume, but not ranking in the top 10 as far as FTP spread. And a question could be, is this particular branch actually profitable if pricing is not meeting spread targets despite producing high origination volumes? Similar analysis can then be performed at product, officer, and customer levels as well, and each of those segments contain unique P&Ls and analytics specific to those segments. Transitioning from the dashboard, here's an example of a standard web report that pertains to organizational level profitability, and it shows the ability to view historical profitability trends in addition to current ones. In this summary level income statement, the report has been generated at a company level, but options exist through refresh variables to populate the report with different criteria of a user's choosing, including trend information, year, as of month, or department as examples. We can see our familiar profitability components in this report. And one key component is the ability to use report drill capabilities to look further into allocated expenses. Often a specific department will desire the ability to identify what overhead areas were the source of expenses that were allocated into a department from. By drilling into allocated expenses by accounts created for the allocation process, we can see expenses allocated from HR, credit, finance, IT, and other common overhead areas. The key is having the transparency and visibility into the allocation process, including additional reporting that can then show the basis for the allocation methodologies. FTP results can be analyzed in reporting, such as from the organizational profitability report we just looked at previously, where we could drill into the FTP charges and credits by department, account, and that same level of information can be seen in this FTP margin report, this one being shown in the Excel interface. The report shows the associated FTP charge or credit for each asset line of business, both in terms of dollar amount and in terms of rate. Through drill capabilities, spread can be isolated and analyzed by account, organizational level, or line of business, and results can be further drilled into for additional layers of detail, such as a drill in this example using commercial loans to drill into it by department, and then taking a step further and drill into a specific department by each individual commercial account. As an example of a report that blends customer and product profitability, we see here one of our more profitable customers, Luna Company. In analyzing profitability, the key question is understanding why a particular customer is profitable. By using drill capabilities and expanding the column of data, the report will update to show all instruments that belong to this customer. And from here, in looking at these specific loans, we can begin to understand which loan or set of loans is driving the high return on equity percentage for this customer. In addition, we could continue on through additional analysis to further understand which series of products do the most profitable customers have. In addition to forms-based dashboards from the earlier example, Axiom is integrated with Microsoft Power BI to produce dynamic dashboards. In this visualization pertaining to loans, details such as weighted interest rate and weighted FTP spread can be viewed at varying department levels and at different time intervals to change the content in the corresponding graphs and charts. By drilling down on commercial paper as an example, we can see each individual loan that rolls up to commercial paper and have the ability through the visualizations to see the yield and trend for that particular instrument or loan. Thank you for watching this overview of Axiom Funds Transfer Pricing and Profitability. Commercial